Hey real world climbers, this is Josh back here with another quick video. I know I've been behind on my video editing and there's plenty of great new videos coming out soon. Wanted to do a quick video on what to do and how to train when you are on the road, when you are visiting family, things like that. And so how do you keep your training going? How do you keep in shape while you're not at home with your home wall or at your home gym or anything like that? So this is just a quick video on some ideas on how to do that. So I think while you're traveling, you could easily, in a small little tote bag like this, bring enough equipment to get a good workout in. And so I'm going to just kind of show what's in my bag, and we'll be able to see some ways that you can do some training on the road. All right, so what's in my bag here? First thing I'm going to take out is chalk bag. The next thing I want to talk about out of the bag is a portable hangboard or portable fingerboard. And so this is pretty small. This is actually by a company called Nord, and this video is not sponsored by Nord. So I actually won this portable fingerboard from fellow YouTuber Josh Rundle. He had a contest on his channel, and so I'll make sure to link his channel in the description below because he's doing some really amazing content about climbing as well. So he was doing contests and he had some kind of relationship with Nord, and they gave away this fingerboard, and I was one that won it. So it's not sponsored by Nord, but this is the board I've been using when I'm on the road, and I do quite like it. It's not perfect. There's some things that I think would be a little bit better, but the portability of it is just so small and so portable. So that is way number one that I think you can continue to train and continue to at least maintain where you're at with while you're on the road. So I'm currently staying at my in-laws' house, and they don't have a home wall like I do. They don't have a permanently installed hangboard or anything like that. So this is a great opportunity. What they do have is they do have a little workout kind of dip and chin-up station, pull-up station. And so I'll be able to hang the portable hangboard right from that bar right there. And so as long as you can find a bar that's sturdy and things like that, you can do that. Before I get into setting up the portable fingerboard here and doing my workout here at my in-laws house, I want to just show you this footage right here that shows me doing a hangboard workout at a hotel. And so this is something you can easily pack with you and bring to the hotel, and you can still do your workout. So this is just a little setup in, you know, the traditional hotel workout center, and doing the same thing with these portable hangboards. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get this set up. It's actually pretty easy to do. And this Nord hangboard has a 20mm edge, and then it has a 15mm edge if you flip it over this way, and then it has 20mm two-finger pockets on the outsides. So I'm going to use the 20mm edge for my workouts. This is also constructed of really high quality plywood that looks like it's CNC'd and routered and all that stuff. And so it's really been really great as far as grip and things like that, and like I said, the portability. There is one aspect of this that I would like a little bit to be a little bit better, and I find that it's a little bit too narrow, which again, it's a give and take, you know, portability, having it be small, but it is a little bit too narrow. I would prefer it to maybe even be just like 6 inches longer, so it's a little bit more shoulder width when doing the hangs. But outside of that, I've really loved this. And so again, this isn't sponsored, this is just kind of an unofficial review of using this for a while now after winning it in Josh Rundle's contest. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. Now it's pretty easy to set up. If you have something to hang it over, that's fine. You can just hang the cordelette over. But I've also found that if you have a bar like this, you can literally just weave it through here like this. Now this is how I've been using it at hotels. I also bring this with me to work, and I work at a school, so they have pull-up bars that I can just do that there. But their pull-up bars are a little bit higher. What I find is if I hang on this, because of, you know, how low the ceiling is and because of how low this bar is, that I'm actually already hanging down and my knees are touching. So when I got here, I found that I could do this a second time. Just weave it through a second time. It's a little bit tight, but it does go through a second time. And that allows you to literally create this little kind of mini knot. And it does seem to self-equalize as well. That's how simple it is to set this up anywhere where you have a bar. So I won't take you through this, minute by minute. We'll have a separate video for how to do hangboard training and things like that. What I'll just be going through here is just a quick warm-up that I like to do. I'm going to just do some body weight repeaters, and so that's what we're going to do today. But first, we're going to warm up. Just like to get some hangs going, warm up the shoulders and engage the shoulders at the same time. And maybe widen out if I have that ability. So while I'm warming up, I can also show you a feature of this Nord. So right now I have it oriented and the cordelette just sits in this groove, really holds it nice. I have it oriented for the 20mm edge. And originally I was like, oh, it'd be great, you can just do the pockets or the 15 without switching it, but it twists it. So the ease of that though is literally you just flip it around. I know you can't see the back side right now, but the 15mm edge is now on this side and the pockets are here, and it's on the bottom of that board. And then when I want to go back to 20, I just flip it around like that. Another part of the warm-up that I didn't really talk about, and I've been doing it as I've been prepping for the video, is just some self-massage and working the joints, things like that, working some resistance in the fingers. So I'm going to bust out the stopwatch on my phone here. I don't really use the stopwatch to be like exact on my seconds for my repeaters. So in this case, I think I'm going to be doing 10-second hangs with 5-second rest, and I'm going to be doing 5 of those to make 1 set, and then my goal is to do 5 sets. Again, we'll go over a lot of different protocols for hangboarding in other videos, but for me, I just like to use this for the rest in between sets. So I'm going to go ahead and start my first set of repeaters, and I'm just counting in my head and trying to not count fast. So I'm just really trying to control the speed of my counting and be as close to accurate as possible. So it's 10 hopefully, or about, and then 5 seconds of rest, and then back at it. So that was my 5, and then we'll start the timer. So while I'm in my rest, I want to talk about a couple other ideas and things that I have in place for when you're traveling to still get your training in. I used to travel for work a lot. One thing I would for sure do every time I knew I was going to a city is I would look up climbing gyms in the area. I loved checking out new climbing gyms, and usually I'd just bring bouldering materials, so I'd bring shoes and chalk, and shoes and chalk would actually do it there. So if you're going to a city and it's somewhat of a major city, then chances are you have 1 or more climbing gyms in the area, bouldering gyms, things like that you could check out, and I've done that a lot of times. I love doing that, love checking out new gyms, and so that's something that you could absolutely do. Obviously you meet new friends, things like that. So we're getting close to the end of my rest period here, and so I'm going to go ahead and do my next set of hangs. But in the next rest period, I want to actually share with you a third idea that I have for ways that you can continue to train while on the road. And I'm pretty excited about that third idea, and that third idea actually involves you. And we're going to go again. And then we'll start our rest here. So while this rest is going, I want to share my idea for another way, and it's something that I'm actually pretty excited about, something that I don't really feel like is being utilized, and so I'm excited about trying to get this to go. My third idea is to create and to network with other home wall owners. So now when I travel, I go to different cities. I could go to climbing gyms like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, but I think it would be amazing to have a network of home wall owners all over the country, all over the world, And if you're traveling somewhere and you want to check out somebody's wall build, because personally I think all the different walls and how people use their space is super fascinating. You know, every space is different, and so how you use the space in your home wall is going to be different than how I use the space in my home wall. So I think it would be amazing. And especially since the climbing community is so people oriented, and so they just are, it's so social, and they love helping each other out and things like that. I think it'd be amazing to have a network where you can literally just look up the city you're going to, or you know, some kind of proximity around where you're going to be at, and to reach out to them and find out if they're willing to host you. And to be honest, the people that would be on that network, in my opinion, would be people that are already willing to host other climbers. And so they would host you for a session, and you could check out their wall and all that good stuff. And so that's something that I'm actually really interested in doing, whether that's creating the network or partnering with somebody that already has a database or something like that. And in addition, I want to just let you know that my goal is also to have a series featuring other people's home walls, because I know you've seen my home wall builds, and maybe you've also seen some of my other videos featuring Real World Climbing Headquarters Part 4. I'll give you a little spoiler. Part 5 is also in the works, because we've moved and I built another new wall. Oh, I'm over on my rest time. So let's start our next set, and I'll continue this conversation. All right, so that's 3 sets down, and we're in another rest phase here. So to continue that conversation, this is actually something I'm really excited about, and so I want to see if this is something that you think is a good idea, something that you'd be excited about, whether you have a home wall or not. So if it is something that you are interested in, please comment below and just kind of give me the thumbs up, or give me some kind of indication that you think that the home wall network is something that you think is a good idea. All right, so my rest period is almost done. I've got 3 sets done. I'm gonna do set 4, and we'll wrap things up in my next rest period. It's definitely getting harder. So I think that's going to be it. I'm in my last rest session. I'm doing one more set at the end to wrap this up. But this is one way that you can keep in shape when you're on the road, when you're visiting family, holidays, all that good stuff, is a portable hangboard. Checking out other gyms in that area. And then, like I said, number 3 would be, I really, really want to have this network of home wall owners that are willing to host other climbers. And I think that would be amazing. So I do want to again reiterate my thanks and appreciation for Josh Rundle and his YouTube channel. Make sure you go check him out. I'm sure you already heard of him. His channel is a lot bigger than mine, but he's doing really great content over there. And like I said, I was able to win this Nord portable hangboard here. And you know, thanks to Nord, this is a high quality product. Again, it's not sponsored. I'm not getting anything for this informal review, but it is really high quality. I've been using it a lot, and it's really durable, it's really portable, super nice. And so Nord's making some good things, and so if you want to take it for what it is, you can go check them out. They have some good stuff. That'll be it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my last set. Don't forget to click the chains on the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in a future video. Last set, here we go.